Today I would like to teach you how to crochet the double thick diagonal pot holder. You can easily use this as a washcloth, even as a coaster, whatever you feel like doing. It is a 2-layer, it is done in rounds, and once folded together and sewn together, you're going to have a square that looks like it was made in a diagonal. And if you use variegated yarn like I did, you're going to have a beautiful texture with colors that are beautiful mixed together. So let me show you what you need and how to get started. Here we go. So in order to crochet this double thick diagonal pot holder, whether you're going to use it as a coaster, pot holder, washcloth, it doesn't matter. The point is you're going to have to figure out how big you need to make it. Now, you could use some standard size, but you can also make it according to your hands. And if you've ever gone to a store, you've noticed that they're all kind of different sizes, okay? So what I like doing is I like kind of looking at my hand and see how it fits on there. You can see it's a little bit longer than my fingers, which is great. So once folded together, it's roughly the same size, okay? So I probably could have done it slightly bigger even, just to make sure that when I'm grabbing, I'm not even touching anything when I use it as a pot holder, because I don't want to burn myself, right? So the cool thing on it is you can decide how long you're going to, or how big you're going to make it, even smaller if you wish. So we're going to start with a chain of 30, but you can make it easily smaller. So I use 30 over here for the swatch. I'm actually going to use a little less than that. And then I used 10 rows over here of a linked double crochet. Now, that again depends on how many stitches you made. Once you made your rows, you're going to stop at the point when you fold it together, as I just did, right? You went from here to here and you folded it together so that you can seam it right here. That is where you're going to stop. So if you have a gap or anything, then you're not quite ready. You have to be ready when it's an exact square in the end and it touches. So meaning it its own row, the last row touches itself, right? Because you can see this is the last row. Once you fold it like this, it's going to turn into a square, and then you're going to seam it up and you're good to go. Okay, so that is how it's going to work. So you're going to choose your own chain count, and then you're going to do as many rows as you like, or rounds. You're going to go until its own round touches each other, right? It touches itself. So this is touching, right? And then you're going to seam it up and you're good to go. So let's start this. So how do I really do this? So I used a linked double crochet. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a chain. I use 30, as I said, but for this tutorial, I'm just going to make it a little bit shorter just because I want to show you how I did the very first row with a linked double crochet. You're going to start from the second chain from the hook and make a single crochet like so. You're going to insert it into the loop here that is closest to your yarn finger. So like this, yarn over, pull through. Now have your 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through, and now you made your first alternative turning chain, okay? We're going to use that in order to crochet our linked crochet. Okay, so now you're going to insert into the first single crochet that you made. You're going to insert it right here, yarn over and pull through. So like so, that is your yarn over for double crochets. Okay, just for linked crochet, it is kind of with an extra step. Insert it into the next chain right here. Now you're going to yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and you made your linked double crochet. Now you see that horizontal bar right there. You're going to go through, yarn over and pull through. That is your yarn over for the double crochet. And again, insert it into the next chain, yarn over, and there you have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So, and now you're doing all these linked crochet, okay? So you're going to keep on doing this until the end of your row. So once you're going to reach the end of the row, we're going to turn it, and we're going to do it exactly on the other side. So your row is going to turn into a round. Now, I should have said it in the beginning, but I do it all the time naturally now, so I forgot to mention. If you put it into the back bump right here, that loop, you see there's the V. If you put it in a back bump, it's going to be much easier to turn the row into a round. So go into the back bump rather than 2 loops, okay? All right, so here we go. We did our first row, and now we need to turn this into a round. In order to do that, we're kind of tilting this over, and now we're going into the V's here on the opposite side, right? So let me hold this one more time. So we went into the chains, right, the back bump of the chain, and now we're going to go through the V's here on the bottom and turn this row into a round. So you will keep on doing what you did. So that means in here, for that horizontal bar, yarn over and pull through, and now you're going into that V down here. You can weave in your end at the same time, which I like doing like so. So in the beginning, it may look a little bit awkward, but don't worry, it's going to be fine. And then just going to keep on doing your linked double crochet. You're just simply doing it on the opposite side, which again, it's going to turn this into a round. And then after that, it's becoming very natural and very easy, I promise. All right, now we're at the end, and you can see now how we turned our row into a round. Now we need to slip stitch into the first, right here, the first stitch that we made. Okay, so you can connect it by kind of slipping through here. It's totally up to you how you want to do it, because linked crochet is a little bit more linked, right? But I'm gonna just do a normal slip stitch right now, right here. And so once you do that, you're going to start the same way again. So that means right where you made the slip stitch, you're making a single crochet. You're going to insert it right here and yarn over, pull through, and make another single crochet. So that's the alternative turning chain. And we're going to use that as a foundation in order to start a round of linked double crochet. So again, you pull it through on the bottom here and insert into the next stitch. And you're going to do again your normal linked crochet. So you're going to do this round after round, okay, until you reached this point of when they touch, okay? So once they touch, that means you went from this part, and then you simply pulled, the corners are going inward, so the middle part of the non-corner, pull apart and you put this together like so. And once you've done that, you're going to sew this up. Now, how you're going to sew it up, that's totally up to you. I'm going to use mattress stitch. You can use a slip stitch, a single crochet, whatever you wish. At the end, most people put a little ring or some kind of loop or something so that they can hang up their pot holder. But once that is done, you are completely done. This is how easy it is. It really is that easy. And how cool is it that it looks like you did it in a diagonal when you really didn't? You made it in just rounds and you stopped at a certain point in order to finish it up just like that. How cool. I would love to see your double thick diagonal pot holder. Be sure to come and join my group called Crocheting with Nikki on Facebook. And you can also join my newsletter. Fun and free things are right there, as well as my membership, the Crochet Club, where you get my PDF patterns, extra support, and pretty much all your tutorial requests on a weekly basis. That means I will take your requests and fulfill them every single week. How cool is that? So if you enjoyed this video tutorial, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and share this video with your crochet friends. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the bell to get a notification the next time I publish a new video or go live. I'll see you then. Bye!